Hey, I'm Bernie, and welcome to another Spunk Fitness educational video. Spunk Fitness is a chain of fitness centers that offers incredible facilities at the amazing price of only $9.99 per month, and there's no long-term commitment like at most other fitness centers. In this particular video, we're going to show you some exercises that you can do at home, or if you have a health club membership, you'll be able to do them at your local gym or fitness center. And if you use a personal trainer, ask him or her how you can incorporate these into your health and wellness program. So let's get busy. In this particular video, we're going to focus on an ab workout. Specifically, I'm going to give you some abdominal exercises that you can do to help strengthen your abs and help get you that six-pack abdominal that we're all looking for. But first, I want to dispel the myth that by doing lots of sit-ups and lots of crunches, you're going to get rid of that extra fat around your midsection. That is absolutely not going to happen. It's a common myth. The only way to lose body fat is by burning more calories than you take in. And that happens through good diet and exercise. But that's a topic for a whole nother video. So right now, let's get down to these ab exercises. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is going to be the abdominal crunch. It's probably the most common abdominal exercise there is. First, I want to show you the incorrect way to do it because most people do not do these exercises properly. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lie down on the ground, and what most people will do is they'll lift their legs up like this and they'll throw their body up like this, and it's very jerky and it's just not smooth. Many people will also grab the back of their head and they'll pull their neck up and they'll kind of jerk their whole neck up. All that's going to do is cause you to get injured. So what we want to do with this exercise, as with all exercises, is do it slowly and controlled. So we want to start out by making sure that the small of our back, or our lower back, is flat on the ground. Now, if you can put your hand under your back and slide it under there, it's not in the right spot. You need to press your lower back on the ground. Now, one way that you can achieve this is by lifting your legs up and feeling the point where your low back is in fact touching the ground. If my knees are forward to here, I can feel my low back arched, and I can feel the space between my low back and the ground. That is not a good position. So I want to get my knees right to the point where my low back is on the ground, and then I'm going to cross my arms on my chest, and I'm going to slowly crunch up, hold it for a second, and slowly roll down till my head touches. So a good crunch is going to look just like this. Nice and slow. You can add a little bit more intensity to it by putting your hands behind your head. You don't want to pull on your head, just place them there, lightly touch your head, and lift up, hold it, and slowly roll down. Lift up, hold it, and slowly roll down. Now, if it's too hard for you to have your knees up, you can place your feet on the ground and do this crunch, but you want to make sure that you're pressing your lower back on the ground. And again, the same thing. Slowly roll up and slowly come down. Notice how slow and deliberate my movement is. It's not jerky, it's nice and slow. That's a proper crunch. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is what I call plank. It has some other names, but it's a common yoga movement. And what we're going to do is, plank in yoga is when your arms are straight up in the air, and you can do this for your abs too, and you just hold this position, making sure that your back is straight all the way across. It's not sagging down, and your butt's not sticking up in the air, but it's straight all the way across. Now what I'm going to do is rock down to my elbows like this and go back up to my toes. As you can see, my body is straight, and I just hold this position. I can increase the intensity by moving my elbows out a little bit, even moving my toes out a little bit, and I can even kind of rock around like this on the tips of my toes, and I can make myself feel where I'm working my abs. But the bottom line is I want to hold this position for, almost as long as you can hold it. we call it to muscle failure. And generally holding it for 30 seconds for a lot of people is sufficient. Some people need to hold it for a minute or longer, and that's sufficient. But I can tell you that just by holding yourself in this position, I can feel my abs contracted, and it's a really, really good abdominal workout. Very safe also. So there you have it, some great ab exercises that when combined give you the perfect ab workout for strengthening the midsection and working towards those six-pack abs. Until next time, this is Bernie Kaplan from Spunk Fitness, and if you're looking for a great fitness center at an incredible value, be sure to visit us at www.spunkfitness.com or come into one of our fitness centers in Golden Ring, Maryland, Silver Spring, Maryland, Sterling, Virginia, or upstate New York in Newark and Rochester.